Hi, this is Pastor Chuck from Chuck's Poetry. I skipped a week last week because of equipment malfunction, mainly this piece of equipment right here. I have had quite a few weddings over the years, and in every situation and circumstance, didn't make any difference whether it was a church wedding or out in the park or whatever. The same concepts and ideas are expressed where a man tells the woman, I'm going to love you forever. She tells him, I'll love you forever. But as I look back, all of them have called me or come by the house and said, we want to get married. Would you marry us? And I enjoy weddings. I hate, like everything, when they divorce. Because I always ask myself, what could I have done differently? What could I have said that maybe would have made a difference? Truth of the matter is nothing. This particular verse is called the divorce. And maybe if you hear this and you want to share it with somebody, you go ahead and do that. It started in a church house, in a wedding so divine. They pledged their love for one another until the end of time. And for 3 or 4 good years, they showed some real hope. But things began to crumble and the marriage became a joke. First, they stopped all talking and sharing what they felt. He took her for granted and her attitude didn't help. Then they became so critical of one another's ways. They picked and argued constantly from morning till end of day. Then a girl he knew from work became a real good friend. And a guy she'd seen at meetings started dropping in. So they both found someone else to share their love and times. And as soon as the divorce was granted, the wedding bells would chime. Then they would start with someone else and pledge undying love until they should grow weary of their new life and new love. But just suppose they had never left God behind at first. Could that first home have been mended and really didn't have to get worse? And had they kept on talking and praying along the way, chances are they'd both still have that original mate today. You see, marriage is God's creation. To build without Him is in vain. And He longs to remain a part of yours. For to Him, it's not just a game. In a place in the Bible, it says, let what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Well, that doesn't mean that divorce is an unpardonable sin. But what it does say that God looks at marriage as being something that is really, really precious in His sight. And yours and my marriage, they're just as valuable as anybody else's. God loves you. I hope you like it. Hope you have a good day. God bless.